Hey everyone, it's Amy, owner and curator of YosoBoho. Hello, welcome. It's Tuesday. We are gonna do some estate sale shopping this week. A friend of mine, Cindy, sent me a link to this estate sale because she saw all of the pottery. I can't even tell you how much pottery this woman had accumulated. It was a bit overwhelming, and I can't even imagine what was there on the first day because I was there on the second day where everything was half off. Not everything, most things. If it had a red number, that was the firm price, but everything else was half off. So everything I'm about to show you was half off. And I ended up spending not quite $100, but I did really well. And I wish I would have went back on the third day. On the third day, everything was 75% off. And there was so much pottery that I'm sure there was still some left. But it turns out that Sunday, I had to go to Chardon because, as you'll see on Thursday, there was another estate sale where I had to pick something up, and I'm super excited about it. But you'll have to wait until Thursday to see that. Today, let's focus on that pottery sale. Oh, before we do that, real quick, tomorrow I'm having an unlive sale. So let's take a look at a preview of what I'm bringing to that sale tomorrow. Okay, now let's go check out that awesome estate sale. Y'all, I was number 40 for this estate sale. When they did open right at like 10 a.m., they let in like the first 25, and then I waited from then until they called 40, and ooh, it was cold. But it was worth it. Let's go check it out. Let's go.
That way I can find it. Hi, honey. I made it.
Yeah, I can go this way too.
Thanks. You got warmed up. Back
What, this? Look like I glasses on. Kitchen utensils are nice. I'm gonna get that. Yeah, I like that old stuff like that. Old two there. Yeah, you got your cheese cutter, dough cutter. Yeah. So.
This is nice.
Yeah.
half off of $15 is $7.50. And look at this piece of pottery. I do not see a maker's mark on here. Gosh, I'm looking at this on camera and it's just blowing my mind. It's so beautiful. This is one I will have a hard time parting with, but I will. I think it'll probably go over to the shop eventually. I may have to keep it for just a minute and stare at it because I'm kind of in love. If you notice, I have passed over a bunch of beautiful pottery, and that will be the story throughout this sale because I knew that there was a treasure trove of pottery in one room. I had seen it on the photographs. So I was kind of holding down my urge to just pick up everything until I got to that area. I think I may have picked up half a dozen pieces. I wanted so much more. I just was a bit overwhelmed, and you'll see why. Let's go back and check out some more of this estate sale. Oh my gosh, look at that piece. Oh my gosh.
Oh, I know, I love it. I bet they do. Especially stuff like that. Well, I think they do. My car. Oh, I bet they are.
Line's there.
Sorry. That's right. Oh, the line's there? And I fill it up. I'm telling you, I could never carry it.
Oh, no.
Shoes are $2 a day. Okay, does anybody need help? Oh, I forgot it.
This one is signed. It just looks like SUSI, but it's right up in here. It is fantastically built and glazed and beautiful. And I have had some other pieces like this with this beautiful kind of stoneware speckle. And then this looks like salt glaze, right? Look at the shine on that darker brown. It's just stunning.
Okay, I'll find your spot. What's that big basket? Yeah, that's so huge.
That's a wonderful basket.
It's a wonderful basket, it's right. I carry everything. I don't know what I'm gonna put in it. I don't know what to use it for.
Well, you can use it for decoration.
Yep. I'm gonna put something in it.
That's a fantastic.
It's not really and what's your first name? Libby. I'm gonna put you right there. So
I can't believe somebody left there. There was like 1,000 of them, and I was hoping to get a bunch of them.
you think that's written up?
I was like moonstruck by that table full of pottery. I didn't know where to begin or end with it. And I honestly wanted it all, but I knew I was gonna pick what I loved and just live with it. And I was looking for the deals. So I was looking at the $15 things because I knew that they were gonna be under $10 and that I could make money on them if I didn't keep them. So let's take a look at the other things that I picked up. Isn't that gorgeous? It's got a nice kind of creamy color. This one is signed. It's just an initial. It almost looks like a UE or a W. And I might have to do some work there to figure out what that is. My sister's been looking for a utensil jar, and this one might work. It would be a pretty epic utensil jar. I love the soft palette on this. It has this beautiful, almost seafoam green, and then these wonderful lilies there. On this kind of rosy color, it's reading a little more kind of tan on camera. It's a little more pinkish here in person. This one is signed E. Lamb. She had a ginormous collection of this artist's work. So, in fact, I have another piece that's signed E. Lamb. But what a talented potter, right? I grabbed this because I haven't seen anything quite like this. You could definitely use this for something utilitarian. I can picture maybe some silverware in there, or some napkins, or, you know, something for an outdoor picnic would be really cool. Look at the glaze on this. Has this cool kind of ombre effect here with this light gray. And then look at the really neat kind of bronzy brown there. It's got it on both sides. Now this one was $20, so I paid $10. And this one is signed. Almost looks like Sarah. It's right in here. Such an awesomely constructed piece. This is another piece by that E. Lamb, and it is a lidded dish here. Here's the signature. This one is actually carved in, and E. Lamb put shamrock because the top of this is decorated in shamrocks. And I grabbed this because of the time of year, and it probably already should have been over at the shop since St. Patrick's Day is just a couple days away, but I think it will appeal to somebody any time of the year. So funny, I've been saying stay away from napkin rings, but when they look like this, you kind of have to pick them up. There are 4 of them. I'm not seeing any sort of signature on these, which is a shame because look at how pretty they are. I think because we're near wine country over there in Painesville, somebody will love these and pick them up. What a beautiful embellishment to a table, right? They're so delicate and they're just beautiful. It's funny, I was waiting to check out, and that was dangerous because I was standing right at the table area where all that pottery was on the way out the door, and I kept looking over and grabbing at things. I did end up, one of the pieces that I've shown you was one that I did grab while I was standing waiting in line, but this was another one, and I just absolutely adore this little piece. Just has that little embellishment, and I think that this might be a stamp here, although I can't read it. The bottom has Ireland scratched in there. So Ireland could be where it was made, or Ireland could be the artist. I don't know. But this one is definitely going to join my collection. I like the little pops of light in my collection. So this will be one of those, almost like little pearl in the dark of all my other earth tones over there. I also picked up this little salt marsh piece of pottery. Salt marsh pottery is made in Dartmouth, Massachusetts. It's stamped like that. This one you can see was marked $4, so I got it for $2, which is really good. I just bought a piece maybe a month ago from a friend of mine that I'm going to show you in Thursday's video. So I don't know, this might join it on the wall because these were meant to hang. Although you can use it for a little trinket dish or something too. Now I'm gonna head down into the basement. This place was very crowded, so it was hard to record in the house. But I did a little bit here, and you'll notice these big crates behind me. I might be running into those in the basement. Let's go check it out. It's a mini butt basket. We want a big butt basket. That looks like a bigger butt basket.
Dangerous stairs. Awesome 70s basement. Oh my god. Okay. And
This little chicken. Ah, he's on her head. Okay. That would be $1 today. In the world is happening there. Oh, she's making lace. That would also be $1.
last blocks.
I don't do dolls. Oh, I feel like that's her bonnet. Is that her bonnet? Does that go with her? That goes with her. Y'all know that generally I don't pick up dolls, but they were listed at $2, which made them $1 on this day. Look at this lady. She looks like she's jumping with the chicken on her head. I loved her costume. I loved her construction. How could you not love that little chicken there with the feathers? So yeah, I grabbed her. And then you saw this little cutie. She's got those like open and close eyes. And I thought she was cool, especially her old hair. She looks like she's from maybe the 50s or the 60s. But then when I saw her hat, I just kind of thought, oh, yeah, look at that. Look at her hat. She's really great. Look at those blue eyes. And for $1, yeah, I couldn't leave her. She even has her shoes. Yeah, she's pretty great. So $2. That's unusual for me, for sure. The crates are a fantastic find. I know that they sell well over at the shop. I also have really enjoyed using them. Look at how convenient it is to have these nice old crates to just carry the whole haul in here. Plus, I can stack them on top of each other. So I'm debating maybe keeping these to use for my hauls. It might work out, so we'll see. I got them all for about $6 a piece. It's a really great deal because I can probably get somewhere between $25 and $35 a piece for these over at the shop. Now let's go upstairs and see what was on the second floor. Oh my gosh. These are all pottery. Oh my gosh.
Did you see all these? So when you're down there, I was down there.
Oh, are you not coming?
Oh, wait.
I did not pick up any additional pottery in that bedroom, but oh my gosh, all of those little pottery houses, oh man, those probably, if they lived through the second day, those probably would have been what I went straight to on the third day had I gone back, because they just, oh my gosh, they were amazing. But I did pick up this, and I think it may have been another piece from downstairs, but I missed showing it here when I showed the other pottery. So I did pick up maybe 8 pieces of pottery or 9. I could have picked up a whole bunch more. This little lamp was $20, which makes it 10. I do have a little shade that I'm going to put on here, but look at the beautiful iris flowers there. I love the purple and the green. It has that little signature on it. Pretty delightful. It's going to go over to the shop for sure. And I think somebody will scoop it up. It would be beautiful on a bedside table.
No worries.
Always take a look in the bathrooms at estate sales and look up the perfumes. Unfortunately, there was nothing worth picking up as far as perfumes in this bathroom, but I did find this little gem. It's just a nice old etched, see the florals there? Perfume bottle. Lots of collectors out there of perfumes. It's very pretty. Look at the little top on it. When I saw those little shaker pegs up there and this hat on there, my heart skipped a beat a little bit. It just has a look to it. I caught a glimpse of it in the mirror when I was on the opposite side of the room. And when I got over there and saw that they had it for only $4, which made it $2. Now, they say as is because it does have some damage here. You can see how it's separating, but I don't care. For decorative purposes, look at that. It's so neat. And I think that somebody who does farmhouse, rustic, that kind of look is going to see this and want it, no doubt. And I think even in this condition, I can probably make at least 10 times my money. I would say somewhere in the $20 to $30 range. It's a nice old one.
They're not leather, and I really always feel a little shaky, a little nervous driving, you know.
Yeah, I know. I have one pair of like soft ones. They're really nice. Like keep your hands on them, but they start to drag.
I have a soft spot for these. These are like ribbon pillows. I have a larger one that I took over to the shop and it sold pretty quick. So I think that this little one, this nice little decorative one, will also sell pretty quick. I'm tempted to put it in a sale here on YouTube because it would be easy to ship and it has some really wonderful spring colors in it. Might have to do that. One other thing that I found in that bedroom that I don't think I captured on camera is this. Look at the very cool imagery on that. There's a deer or an elk maybe, and some nice geometric shapes. What's on this side? There's some sort of bird here, and then this looks like another deer on this side. This looks like a lion maybe. And then this wonderful person here. I can see running this down the middle of a table or something, maybe with a larger section of burlap or something underneath it, just because it would add that very artsy, tribal boho awesomeness to it. All of the scarves on this day were $1, so I picked this up for $1, and I hope to learn something more about it. Look at that, so neat.
And here.
Thank you very much.
One other thing that I grabbed when I was upstairs was a bunch of these hangers, these fancy hangers. I think I just grabbed one in each color that was up there. There was a closet full of them, and I probably paid 25 to 50 cents a piece for them. I think she charged me 50 cents, although they were supposed to be 25 cents, but that's okay. I'm okay with 50 cents. I think that I might take them over to the booth and use them at the booth. I keep selling all the ones that I find that are in their packages, so maybe these will get used over there. We'll have to see. They're in really wonderful colors. Look at some of the jewel tones in there. And that, my friends, is everything that I found at the Pottery Estate Sale. It was awesome. It was crowded. There was a lot of people there, but it was awesome. Another awesome thing was when I was waiting in line, my friend Carol from My Blessed Nest popped by. I remember I was looking at my phone and all of a sudden I heard boo, and I looked up and there she was. Now I think she got number like 57 or something crazy, and she just couldn't wait. She had other things she had to do. She was hoping to get in and out of there, and she waited with me for a little bit, and then when I went in, I think she left. But it was really nice seeing her, and then I got to see her again just this last week. So you know that will be an adventure in a video coming up in the next few weeks. All right, everybody, thank you so much for joining me. I will be back tomorrow with that on-live sale, so be sure to come around and check that out if you're interested in anything, especially that you saw in my preview. And then on Thursday, I will be back with that really cool estate pickup that I can't wait to share with you, as well as a Goodwill shop along in that area where I was to pick up my super secret special thing. Earth was with me and we did a little bit of shopping, so I'll have that to share with you as well. All right, everybody, please take care. I will see you soon.